Somewhere along the way, many of us stopped living. Not because we wanted to, but because life became schedules, school runs, meetings, bills, laundry, exhaustion, and one day you wake up and realize you've become responsible for everything except your own aliveness. But what if life was never meant to feel like a locked enclosure? What if you were meant to live like someone left the gate open? There was a time in my life when I felt completely alive. I flew small planes over the African bush. I had sundowner drinks on the edge of Victoria Falls. I climbed mountains simply because they were there. Life felt wide open back then, untamed, like the world was inviting me into it. And then life changed. Children came, responsibilities came. I stopped flying, and somewhere along the way I forgot how to feel fully alive. Then I danced a dance with cancer, and everything became smaller. Smaller days, smaller energy, smaller dreams. Until one day I realized I hadn't just stopped adventuring, I had stopped participating in my own life. Most people think freedom means quitting their job, moving to the mountains, or escaping responsibility. But real freedom is much quieter than that. It's possible to have children, deadlines, responsibilities, and still live with a free spirit. The problem is not usually our lives. The problem is that somewhere along the way, we started believing adulthood meant shrinking. Shrinking our wonder, shrinking our spontaneity, shrinking our joy. We stopped dancing in the kitchen, stopped walking barefoot outside, stopped trying new things, stopped saying what we really feel. We begin managing life instead of experiencing it. I think this happens to more people than we realize, not all at once. Quietly, one responsibility at a time, one compromise at a time, until eventually your entire life becomes maintenance. You become dependable, efficient, responsible, but not fully alive. And the strangest part is, from the outside, everything can still look fine. You're functioning, you're showing up, you're doing what needs to be done, but internally, you feel disconnected from the person you used to be, the person who once felt wonder easily. The gate isn't your job, it isn't your children, it isn't your responsibilities. The gate is the belief that life will begin later. Later when things calm down, later when the kids are older, later when there's more money, later when there's more time. But life has a strange way of continuing to move the horizon, and if we're not careful, we spend our whole lives waiting for permission to feel alive. Live like someone left the gate open doesn't mean reckless living. It means remembering that your spirit was never meant to live confined. It means laughing more easily, noticing sunsets again, saying yes more often, being fully present with your children instead of merely efficient around them, creating even when tired, choosing wonder over numbness. Illness has a way of stripping life down to what is real. It makes you realize how fragile time is, how quickly years disappear, how dangerous it is to keep postponing your aliveness. And after everything slowed down, I began noticing something. The moments that brought me back to life were never the biggest ones. Not achievement, not success, not status. It was standing quietly in nature again, watching light move across the landscape, seeing wild animals completely present in their existence. No pretending, no rushing, no performance, just alive. And slowly I began clawing my way back, not back to who I was before, but back to feeling connected to life itself. You do not need a completely different life to feel alive again. You need a different way of inhabiting the life you already have. Because freedom is often hidden in very small moments. 5 extra minutes watching the sunrise before everyone wakes up, taking the longer road home, listening to music instead of scrolling, holding your child like time is moving faster than you realized, telling someone you love them while you still can. You don't need more time, you need more presence. That's why I say, live like someone left the gate open, not recklessly, not irresponsibly, but openly. because most of us are waiting for permission to feel alive again. We think when work calms down, when the kids are older, when there's more time, when life is easier. But life keeps moving, and if we're not careful, we spend years inside invisible cages we never meant to build. The gate is often already open. We've just forgotten how to walk toward it. There is still a wild part of you underneath the routine. Not wild in chaos, wild in spirit, wild in aliveness, wild in awe. And maybe becoming fully alive again is about remembering the version of you that knew how to wonder. And I want to say this clearly. You do not need to abandon your responsibilities to feel alive again. You do not need to escape your life. You need to re-enter it fully, even in small ways, especially in small ways. Watch the sunrise before everyone wakes up. Take your shoes off outside. Dance with your children in the kitchen. Take the long road home and phone a friend. Put your phone down long enough to notice the evening sky, because aliveness rarely arrives in giant dramatic moments. It returns quietly, one remembered moment at a time. So here's the invitation, not to abandon your life, but to stop abandoning yourself inside it. To live today a little lighter, a little braver, a little more awake. Take the photo, start the idea, go outside, watch the sky, dance with your children. Speak kindly to yourself. Notice the beauty that has been beside you all along. Because maybe the gate was never locked. Maybe you simply forgot it was open. I think that's why I photograph wildlife the way I do. Not because I'm photographing animals, but because I'm photographing reminders. Reminders that life is still here, that wonder is still available, that presence still matters, that there is still something wild and awake inside all of us, even after loss, even after fear, even after exhaustion. So if you're watching this and feeling disconnected from yourself, this is your reminder, the gate is already open. And over time, I've come to believe something deeply. Some moments are not accidents. Some moments feel orchestrated, as though God quietly meets us in certain places, at certain times, through certain encounters, to remind us, to wake us up again. A shaft of light through the trees, a lion cub resting safely against its mother, an elephant walking silently through the dust at sunset. Moments of awe that seem to say, you are still here, life is still beautiful, do not forget to notice it. I don't believe my role is simply to take photographs. I believe my role is to be present enough to receive these moments when they arrive, and to share them with people who may have forgotten what wonder feels like. Because sometimes we do not need more information, sometimes we simply need reminding that there is still beauty, still meaning, still something sacred moving quietly through ordinary life. So if you're watching this and feeling disconnected, this is your reminder, the gate is already open. And perhaps your life is not asking you to become someone new. Perhaps it's simply asking you to come back alive again. Live like someone left the gate open, not recklessly, not perfectly, but fully. Because this life, ordinary and breathtaking all at once, is here waiting for you to notice it. And perhaps that is why these photographs exist. Not simply to be seen, but to meet you in the exact moment that you need them. I've included 4 images, different reminders, different moments, different reflections. And if one of them speaks louder than the others, pay attention to that. Because sometimes the image that moves you most is revealing something you need to remember. Allow it to become part of your space, your story, and your return to aliveness.